The Senate will come to order. Mr. Panetta, please call the roll.
Bridges. Buckner. Coleman. Cook. Corum. Danielson.
Good morning.
Donovan. Finberg. Fields. Gardner. Janal. Gonzalez. Hanson. Heisey. Holbert. Hawkins Lewis. Kirkmeyer. Colker. Lee. Liston. Lundeen. Moreno. Pedersen. Priola. Rankin. Rodriguez. Here. Scott. Simpson. Smallwood. Sonnenberg. Story. Winter. Woodward. Zenzinger. Mr. President.
Here. Is that correct? Here, with 35 present, 0 absent, and 0 excused, we have a quorum. Would the good senator from Longmont please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Thank you, Mr. President. On this 12th day, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the journal. Senator Kirkmeyer.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I move to amend the Journal of February 23rd, page 101, line 23, to insert the words "the passionate" after the word "on" and before the word "motion."
Senator, I don't know if that motion is in order. Senator Kirkmeyer.
Thank you, Mr. President. I will withdraw my motion. I think my point was made. And with that, Mr. President, thank you. I move the reading of the journal from Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021, be dispensed with, and that the journal be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
An appropriate and orderly motion by the good senator. You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the motion is adopted. The good senator from Denver from Senate District 32 will be fined for not having a tie. Senate Services.
February 24th, correctly printed Senate Bills 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, and 122. Correctly re-engrossed Senate Bill 65.
Committee reports.
February 23rd, Committee on State Veterans and Military Affairs. After consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 7 be postponed indefinitely. February 23rd, Committee on State Veteran and Military Affairs. After consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 15 be referred favorably to Committee on Appropriations. February 23rd, Committee on State Veterans and Military Affairs. After consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 24 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation, and the recommendation be placed on the consent calendar. February 23rd, Committee on Local Government. After consideration of the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 4 be amended as follows. So amended be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation, and the recommendation be placed on the consent calendar. February 23rd, Committee on Transportation and Energy. After consideration of the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 69 be amended as follows. So amended be referred to the Committee on Finance with favorable recommendation. February 23rd, Mr. President, the Committee on Transportation and Energy has had in consideration, has had a hearing on the following appointments and recommends that the appointments be confirmed. Members of Energy Impact Advisory Committee for terms expiring August 24, 2024, Sarah Laughlin, Erie, Colorado, appointed. February 23, 2021, Mr. President, the Committee on Transportation and Energy has had in consideration, has had a hearing on the following appointments, recommends that appointments be placed on the consent calendar and confirmed. Members of the Energy Impact Assistant Advisory Committee for terms expiring August 24, 2024, Tony House of Trinidad, Colorado, appointed. February 23rd, Mr. President, the Committee on Transportation and Energy has had in consideration and has a hearing on the following appointments, recommends that appointments be confirmed. Members of the Oil and Gas Conservation Commission. Guillermo Ernesto Gonzalez III of Denver, Colorado, served as a member with substantial experience in the oil and gas industry and is unaffiliated, appointed effective July 8, 2020 for term expiring July 1st, 2022. Priya Kina Jaba of NACO, Colorado, served as a member with no formal training or substantial experience or environmental protection, wildfire protection, or reclamation, and as an unaffiliated appointed effective July 1st, 2020 for term expiring July 1st, 2024. Jeffrey Phil Robbins of Durango, Colorado, to serve as a member with professional experience demonstrating ability to contribute to the Commission's body of expertise that will add to the Commission in making sound, balanced decisions, and as a chair as a Democrat reappointed. John August Messner of Gunnison, Colorado, served as a member with substantial expertise in planning or land use and as a Democrat appointed effective July 8, 2020 for term expiring July 1st, 2024. Karen McGowan of Lakewood, Colorado, served as a member with formal training or substantial experience in public health and a Democrat appointed. February 23rd, Mr. President, the Committee on Transportation and Energy has had in consideration, had a hearing on the following appointments, recommends appointments be placed in the consent calendar and confirmed. Member of the Transportation Committee for term expiring July 1st, 2023, Elizabeth Hickey, J.D. of Colorado Springs, Colorado, served as a commissioner from the 9th Transportation District and occasioned by the resignation of Irving Halter of Colorado Springs, Colorado, appointed. February 23rd, Mr. President, the Committee on Transportation and Energy has had in consideration, had a hearing on the following appointments, recommends that appointments be confirmed. Member of the Public Utilities Commission of the State of Colorado, effective January 12, 2021, for a term expiring January 11th, 2025, Eric Blank of Boulder, Colorado, Democrat, and to serve as chair appointed.
Consideration of governor's appointments, consent calendar. Madam Majority Leader.
Good morning, Mr. President and colleagues.
Yes, they're already done first.
Okay.
Consideration of governor's appointments. Will the clerk please read the appointments listed on the consent calendar?
Members of the State Personnel Board effective June 30, 2020 for a term expiring June 30, 2023. Roxanne White of Denver, Colorado, appointed. Karen DePark of Littleton, Colorado, appointed. Executive Director of the Department of Military and Veteran Affairs and Adjutant General for a term ending the pleasure of the Governor. Brigadier General Lewis Clearing of Golden, Colorado, appointed. State Veteran Military.
Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for the confirmation of appointments listed on the consent calendar, which includes members of the State Personnel Board and also the Executive Director of the Department of Military and Veterans Affairs and Adjunct General.
Is there any discussion? The motion before the body is the confirmation of the appointments listed on the consent calendar, which includes members of the State Personnel Board and the Executive Director of the Department of Military and Veterans Affairs and Adjutant General. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 35 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, and 0 excused, those appointments are confirmed. Consideration of resolutions. Mr. Panetta, will you please read the title to Senate Resolution 005?
Senate Resolution 005 by Senator Sonnenberg concerning the designation of February 4th, 2021 as Missing Persons Days in Colorado.
Senator Sonnenberg.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, I move Senate Resolution 5. Members, I'm not going to have it read at length. Normally, we have families here that have had missing family members, those types of scenarios, and we make a pretty big day of it. Obviously, with the pandemic, we weren't able to do that on February, at the early part of February. So all I'm going to ask you to do is respectfully remember today, during your time, about those missing people, children and adults. Someone in this country goes missing every 40 seconds. Keep that in mind as you think about today and your family and loved ones. Ask you just for a yes vote on Senate Resolution 5. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Lundin.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And I come down to the well in support of the resolution just to add a few more moments of pause to this important resolution and to the situation. Normally, the benches all along the perimeter of the Senate are lined with family members holding pictures of those whom they love who have gone missing. In your mind's eye, those of you who have been here for this day in the past, visualize what you see. Those who haven't been here, think what it must look like to have family members. Draws everyone to an emotional pause as we think about what it's like to lose someone and not know. Thank you for pausing and thinking and standing in solidarity and love and hope with those people who have lost a family member and don't quite frankly know what the circumstance may be. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Janal.
Thank you, Mr. President, and I too rise in support for Senate Resolution 5. The loss of a friend or a family member is one of the greatest hardships that a person can know. And when someone is not only lost but missing, without any explanation of where they've gone or what has happened to them, that uncertainty adds greatly to the burden of loss. People going missing is a problem of alarming frequency. In the United States, as was mentioned, someone goes missing every 40 seconds, and the FBI currently has tens of thousands of open missing persons cases. Children and adults of all ages can and do go missing for any number of reasons. They can become lost and disoriented, and sometimes they disappear under circumstances that indicate a threat to their lives, such as human trafficking or foul play. And as was mentioned, I remember in the past years when we presented this resolution, the benches all around this chamber were full of people with photos of their missing loved ones. Some missing for several years, others for 20 years or more, and I cannot begin to feel the pain, the heartache of those mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers and other family members who hope every day that word will come, positive or otherwise. The public plays an invaluable role in helping to locate missing persons by responding to senior alerts, by responding to Amber Alerts, or reporting people as missing. Often, it is attentive citizens responding to these alerts that help to bring missing persons home safely. And you do not have to wait 24 hours to report someone missing. Do it as soon as you think something is wrong. And that is why Missing Persons Day is so important. First, it is a way of letting families know who are missing a loved one that they are not alone. And I want to acknowledge the pain of their loss. And I know that nothing can truly soothe that pain. but my heart goes out to you. And second, because of the important role that the public plays in helping to locate missing persons. The Missing Persons Day will help to raise awareness of this devastating problem. Knowledge is power, and Missing Persons Day will be an anchor for events and educational campaigns that will elevate this issue in the public's awareness so that we can help to reduce it. Thank you.
Senator Fields.
Thank you, Mr. President. I first want to start out by just saying that I rise in strong support of this Senate bill, this resolution number 5. And I want to thank the good senator from Sterling for making sure that we always carve out time to remember missing persons in the state of Colorado. I too remember what it's been like here when we see the benches filled with families with photos of their loved ones. And their loved ones sometimes are children, sometimes they're youth, sometimes they're seniors. But what's most important is that they were loved and they are missed. There are 1,300 people in the state of Colorado that are missing. And this year, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation has posted the names of 600 people on their website that have gone missing in 2020. 600. And so what CBI has done also is he's allowed for the families to post tributes of those that are missing. So CBI is not forgetting those families. The police are still looking for leads, and these people can be found, is my desire and my hope. It might be a missing mother who has kids. It could be a missing child that was walking home from school. It could be a missing worker after a hard day at work. It could be a missing uncle, man, friend, father, or jogger. But what's important is in the state of Colorado, we keep looking. The reason we keep looking, because we know that when you lose someone you love, you miss them every single day. Let's be clear. When someone goes missing, it's beyond race, it's beyond gender, it's beyond age, ethnicity, economic background, or education. So some people are missing. You know, your heart beats different when you know someone's missing. Because we know that bad things happen to good people. And I would normally talk to the families that would be on the benches. And hearing those stories, the unexpected suddenness about that person no longer around, they're here one day and they're gone the next, they just vanished. And it's hard to get your mind around that. So my challenge for the state of Colorado is that we need to be mindful of our surroundings. If you see something, say something. If you have information on a missing person, please call Crime Stoppers, because we have far too many people in the state of Colorado that go missing, and some are reported and some aren't. And we play a role in public safety. So that the families that would normally be here today, I'm hoping that you're listening, please know that we will never forget you. I miss seeing you in this chamber, and I hope to see you next year. So to continue to walk in the light, guard your heart from the days when it seems dim, and know that the state of Colorado will always give voice to missing people.
Senator Sonnenberg.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm glad you all remember. It's a wonderful tribute. I thought since this wasn't the first part of February that everybody would kind of just move on past. So I'm thrilled that you came. You remember those people that sit along the benches, and often, well, every time, there are too many of those families here to get them all on the benches. We also have them in the gallery. It's absolutely wonderful that you remember that, and I know those families would be blessed With that, Mr. President, I won't take any much longer. I just renew my motion for the adoption of Senate Resolution 5.
Having no further discussion, the motion before the body is the adoption of Senate Resolution 005. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 35 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, and 0 excused, that motion is adopted and Senate Resolution 005 is passed. Co-sponsors, Senator Sonnenberg.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would ask that the morning roll call be added as co-sponsors.
Seeing no objection, this morning's roll call will be added as co-sponsors on Senate Resolution 005. Members, can we please convene the Capitol Choir? Of course, keeping social distancing in mind, today is Senator Tammy Story's birthday.
Good Lord. Yes. You gotta hold it down. You gotta hold it
I
down.
know. You got that pitch going. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Story. Happy birthday to you.
Announcements. Senator Donovan.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to announce Robert's mustache.
Senator Fields.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a friendly reminder that the Senate Health and Human Services Committee will meet this afternoon at 1:30. We have one Senate review and one bill for consideration. That's Senate Bill 73.
Senator Zenzinger.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate Education will be meeting today upon adjournment. We'll be meeting at 9:45. We'll be hearing Senate Bill 8 and Senate Bill 56.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, just a reminder that tomorrow is the bill introduction deadline. Your finalized bills will be delivered to the front desk for introduction unless you request otherwise to have them delivered to you. If you wish to have a bill delivered directly to you instead of the desk, you must have that bill completely finalized with your drafter by 5 p.m. today. Today. That would be today. Wednesday. This day. Yes. Yep, Mountain Time. Unless we pass repeal of daylight savings time before 5 p.m. today, it will be 5 p.m. today. If your bill is delivered to you, don't forget to turn it into the front desk no later than 4:30 tomorrow, Thursday. Once your bill is delivered to the front desk for introduction, you should not be returning it or trying to make changes to it. You will have to do that via amendment. And if you want to add sponsors, the front desk can do that for you before the bill is sent to the printer. If you have questions, just ask our friendly and cheerful front desk staff. Members, we will not be reading anything across this afternoon, so we will be adjourning. You also don't need to be here this afternoon, even though we won't be doing anything. I just want to clarify. Mr. President, I move that the Senate adjourn until tomorrow, 9 a.m., February 25th, 2021.
You have heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the motion is adopted. The Senate will stand in adjournment until 0900 hours, until Thursday, February 25th, 2021.